Yes guys, welcome back to the Full On Football channel. It is time for yet another match day vlog. And today we are heading back to a familiar ground, it has to be said, in the last couple of weeks. We're heading back to Clarence Park. It's St Albans versus Carshalton in the Isthmian Premier today. Thoroughly looking forward to this one. See this one as a little extra as well, because I'm not going to lie, I wasn't actually meant to be doing a match vlog today. Did a bit of overtime at work. If I wasn't doing overtime, I'm not going to lie, ladies and gents, I would have been making my home end debut at Vauxhall Road in the Hemel end. So, a bit awkward, but yeah, got back from work about half an hour ago, like 10 minutes ago. So we're hot-footing it now to St Albans because I want to get a game in. So yeah, like I said, see this one as an extra because I didn't think I'd be back in time for any game today. So yeah, St Albans v Carshalton, Isthmian Premier. Of course, we saw St Albans play Brentwood about a week and a half ago. They lost 3-2 at home to the away side, and Brentwood continue their push on towards the top of the table. Carshalton sit a comfortable mid-table, but the only thing for them is they have 4 games. St Albans got 4 games in hand on them. So this is the problem with the lower leagues at the moment at this stage of the season. It's so hard to judge people based on their league form because people have played 3 or 4 to 1 like more game than each other. So it's so hard to judge it. But Carshalton are 6 games unbeaten. I think 2 wins, 4 draws. So yeah, they're on pretty decent form coming into this one. And yeah, I'm not actually sure what the Saints' result was last Saturday, if they actually played a game. I can't remember. But one thing that has changed for St Albans since that game against Brentwood that we vlogged last week is that they now have a manager. Can't remember the bloke's name, I'm not going to lie. I kind of just jumped in the car, didn't really do much research. That's my bad, but I will get that for you when we get there.
St Albans won their away game. I'm sure they did. They were away at Canvey Island.
Oh yes, that's right.
And they won.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Dad. Yes, 3-1 in the new manager's first game away at Canvey Island last Saturday. So yeah, Saints on the back of a win coming into this one, so hopefully they can make it 2 wins from 2 today. But like I said, we're hot-footed over to St Albans now, and we will see you when we get to the ground. Something I also forgot to mention as well is that Carshalton have actually featured on the Full On Football channel before. Last season in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, I believe it was, we went to see them play Boreham Wood at Meadow Park last season. B-Wood ended up running out 4-0 winners in that game. I'm sure the game's going to be a lot closer today, considering obviously both sides in the same league. Boreham Wood were National South last season, Carshalton were Isthmian Prem, so there was only a league difference, to be fair. So yeah, a bit of a high scoring game in that one. Hopefully we'll see the same today, but in the Saints' favour. But like I said, I'm also with my dad as well. I forgot to get his score in the first clip. What are you thinking then, Carshalton at home for St Albans?
I'm going to go for a St Albans win, 2-1, new manager bounce continues.
He's confident, he's confident. I think I'm going to go with, I want goals like we had last Tuesday. I'm going to go with 3-2 Saints. I think they're going to score, but I also think that defence still isn't up to the grade it should be. I think they're going to let goals in. So yeah, hopefully it's the Saints win regardless. But yeah, we'll go 3-2. See you in the ground. Well, here we are, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the Full On Football channel. It is Saturday, it's free day, and once again we are back here at Clarence Park. So St Albans City take on Carshalton Athletic in the Isthmian Premier Division. Like I said, it was a bit of a last minute one this, so preparation, pretty much preparation and information is thin. But like I said, we were last on Tuesday when St Albans played Brentwood and they lost 3-2 at home to the, well, at the time, not so informed Brentwood. And then, of course, went on to get a 3-1 victory away at Canvey Island. And then a defeat, actually, I forgot to mention in the intro, in the Velocity Cup, 5-1 at home against Cheshunt. Not good there, so we hope to take that to winning ways and continue their winning run in the league at least today here against Carshalton. Like I said, Carshalton sit in a comfortable mid-table, unbeaten in their last 6 games. They will not want to be losing that pretty decent streak here at Clarence Park today. And another thing I said as well in the intro, Carshalton are 4 games ahead of St Albans, so like I said, it's just so difficult to define these teams based on league standing alone. It's the form that you've got to go by at the moment. It is Carshalton who are more informed out. So it'll be interesting to see who wins it today. The yellow of the Saints or the red of Carshalton. We'll soon find out. Let's kick off. Just wide inches. Is it going to be the same as Brentwood where St Albans Albans for all the chances and just can't convert, and then Carshalton got the other end of the score. Let's hope not. Saints goal, I think it on camera. Yeah, she's going to say something about half-time at Clarence Park, Central City 0, Carshalton 0, and I wish I had something to say about the first half. The first 5 minutes was all there really was to talk about. Either side have really created much. St Albans have created the better of the chances, but even then it's only been half chances. It's not really been good. It's not been, well, nowhere near as good as the game it was last Tuesday. It was 2-2 at this point last Tuesday. Yeah, it's been a poor game. All I can think about at the moment is getting home and warming up. Paul, half time, 0-0.
Keep Mark Bridges from your town. Yeah, where are we going next?
Disappointing,
Yeah,
I'm
going to give it to Bridges.
Thank God for that. We've seen some action, a goal at last. And, you know, I think, to be all honest, in all honesty, this game is fairer at 0-0. Neither side have created anything really, but Carshalton have created the first big chance of the second half from the free kick, saved well, then the follow-up. It's crossed in, followed in. Carshalton lead. The Saints trying been poor today. Really, really poor. Oh my God, I've forgotten what it's like to move. I've been rooted to the spot this whole second half. It's been such a boring game. But finally, St Albans' chances, well, half chances at least, paid dividends. 1-1 with 2 normal to go. Added time as well. Can St Albans potentially grab a winner here? 6 have added on. Just been confirmed. 1-1. Come on! Oh my God! And out of absolutely nowhere, St Albans had turned this game on its head. Oh, I'm sure these Carshalton fans on the far side and the players on the pitch will be wondering how on earth. Well, I mean, they haven't lost yet, but if they do lose, how on earth has they lost this? They were coping so well with the sustained Saints pressure for the whole of this second half. And then, of course, the equaliser, and then the winner, all within the 2 or 4 minutes of each other. May major loss of points just for Carshalton if they can't bring themselves back in it. But a huge gain of points for the Saints if they can hold on. This could be a massive result. And there it is. Full time here at Carshalton City 2. Carshalton Athletic 1. If you'd asked me in the 85th minute, did I think that was going to be the full-time score? I would have said, not a chance. I was getting ready to say that this has probably been one of the most boring games we've ever been to. Like I said, when Carshalton scored the first, I thought 0-0 would have been a fair result. Neither side had really created anything. St Albans had looked the better side going forward, but just only created measly chances. Hadn't done anything really with it. Because Carshalton took the lead, and I thought that was that. You know, the Saints kept coming forward, but they just could not get the ball anywhere near the goal or within range of a shot. But then a good corner and a header into the back of the net to make it 1-1. You thought we'd stolen the point, and then 2 minutes later, the Saints come up with the winner. An incredible result. It's a massive result. Of course, there are things that need to be looked at. I think they look devoid of ideas for the majority of that second half. But a win is a win, and that is all that matters. And St Albans are 2 games in a row with wins here in the Ishmael Premier. Carshalton's 6-game unbeaten streak is over. Full time here at Clarence Park, St Albans City 2, Carshalton Athletic 1. And like I said, and I've got to actually mention it, full credit to the Carshalton fans on the far side, making a lot of noise this afternoon. Good limbs as well when they scored. Fair play for them to coming up and supporting their team. That's it for the rest of the season. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Have enjoyed. Please subscribe, comment as well if you're not here. Let me know what you thought of the game as well. And I will next see you on Tuesday night when we go back to Luton Town, take on Carshalton Town in Sky Valley. That'll be an interesting one because Luton just come off the back of a 5-0 battering at home play. So we will have to see how the Hatters respond to that. But for now, St Albans